The night he left Los Angeles, I spent a late evening with Dr. Gottstein and his wife and mine, and Dr. Bion and his wife. And I remember I was the chairman at that time of the admissions committee of the Institute. And I said to Dr. Bion, as it was about 2 o'clock in the morning, I said, I wonder if you could give me some idea about what criteria you use to choose for someone in training to become an analyst. So he was quiet for a while. He thought about it. And he said, well, I think that an analyst must be capable of thinking and thinking clearly. Long pause. Then he said, and I think that an analyst ought to be able to feel and feel deeply. And I remember leaving shortly after that, and I thought to myself, that seemed awfully simple, right? You know, and then I began to think about it more and more. And I began to realize that most of the people I knew could do one of them. They could feel, but they couldn't think. And there were a lot of people who could think, but they couldn't feel much. So then the next point was to be able to coordinate what you think at the time you're feeling something. So that gives you the possibility of being able to dimensionalize the experience considerably by being able to think about what you feel and feel something about the way you think. I was worried when I was reaching my 40th birthday, and I had considerable anxiety about it. And he was very quiet, right? And I was talking about that I didn't think anything was guaranteed any longer, and that I really felt that I had changed in a way that I couldn't hardly recognize. And I was quite disturbed by it. I was quite worried, but I also felt that there was no question about the fact that I had changed, and that I felt a kind of loneliness with it, and also an embarrassment to talk about those feelings. And he thought about it for a bit. He said, well, he said, if you know what it's like to be 40, and you know the experience you're having now, you might be able to imagine what it would be like to be twice 40. That was the interpretation. He was 80 years old at the time. And he died at 82. Guess how old I am? 82.